The medical industry is gaslighting millions with long COVID brain fog. Forget everything you heard about long COVID recovery, because today we're exposing why doctors are looking at the wrong organ entirely.
Today, we're going to reveal the shocking connection between mitochondrial collapse and brain fog epidemic.
This episode, we're talking about how people wake up every single day, just kind of in a fog,
Days in a fog.
hoping their brain will work again.
Yeah. And some people don't even realize that it is a brain fog. They're just blindly just going through life. But you could see them when they're in a fog.
The days in their eyes,
The days in their eyes, the way they move, the way they drive, the way they interact with people.
conversations.
Yes, you
Yeah.
can see it if you're paying attention.
Yeah, sometimes you can't even watch a movie or you can't even comprehend what's going on around you because
Yeah.
they're in that kind of fog.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's so simple, like just you just have a desire just to be able to think clearly, to work effectively.
Yeah, to be yourself again. And if you're not feeling yourself, you're going to go down this path of anxiety, worry, running from doctor to doctor, and just trying to figure out what's going on. And you'll start stressing yourself out, and you just get on that hamster wheel of never ending
Yeah,
of these symptoms, right?
you're broken. You want to stop being broken.
Right. And you're thinking, some people think that the medical system is where the solution is, and they're just on that hamster wheel, just going fast on the wheel. And then you have other people who have no clue, they don't know what to do, where to start.
Yeah, and another scary thing too is a lot of times people have this feeling and they try to convey it to medical professionals or loved ones, and they're saying, "Well, no, it's all in your head. It's crazy." Well, yeah, it's in my head because I'm feeling like I don't know what's really going on here. I just want to get rid of this because my life is being stolen from me.
Yeah, it's like you're trying to explain, and you can't even fully explain it either, right? Because you're in that fog.
You're in the fog.
Yeah, that's sad.
It is, and so what do? You go to your trusted medical doctor or
Right.
medical
And you
team.
get on that hamster wheel of medication, keep going back for appointments, and then you have side effects, and you go back for more appointments because you got to address the side effects. And it's just this never-ending effect.
Yeah, and then the sad thing is a lot of times you go in and you try to explain it. They say, "Well, yeah, it's in your head. It's a 7-minute appointment, a few questions. Here, take this medicine. Because you may be a little bit depressed, what have you."
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you take that, and it's not really helping everything. Or you say, "Well, still ain't feeling good, so you want to get referred to a specialist."
Or up your dosage.
Up your dosage,
Yeah, because that's the solution, right? To everything, up your dosage.
and it gives you false hope because I'm going to see a specialist.
Yeah.
They know what they're talking about. They know what they're doing. But yet the same thing is you live with that brain fog.
Wow, I can't imagine. Oh my goodness. And you just feel like that something's got to change after a while, right?
Well, that's what you want because you live in when you had that day where where everything was clear and then now there's no longer is, and you just want that simple routine of living life again back.
Yeah, you want to be that happy when you're younger. You're like, oh my goodness, I can conquer the world, right? But if you're laden with these burdens, you just want to lay in bed, blinds closed, don't interact with nobody, and just take your medication. And that's just bad.
Yeah, it doesn't cause anything because basically you're
makes
trying
it
to say
worse.
you have a chemical imbalance, which you can't prove you have a chemical imbalance. And so if I have a chemical imbalance, let's go and put more chemicals in my brain.
Because that's the solution.
That's just
But how you know you got a chemical imbalance? I mean, because they run the test and they say, oh,
no, there's no test.
you have a long COVID because of X, Y, and Z.
There's no test.
But how do they know it's long?
I have basically we're going to break down what long COVID truly is. But let's keep going because really this whole brain fog is from the external factors of COVID or the Fauci-Achi. All right, and the thing is that
Or the diet.
some external factors exactly which become internalized because you do eat it. And so when it comes to the whole long COVID and you're feeling the way you do, then our first instinct when we feel bad, like I said, you go to the doctor and you go to the specialist and you think they're going to solve the problem. But the problem is that they're trained in that certain way, like you keep highlighting.
Yeah, they are trained to there's a pill for every ill. That's it.
That's good, yeah.
They don't have time to help you sort through what's wrong with you based on your symptoms and how could we approach a tailor-made protocol to help you. They can't do that. They don't have the time to do that. They don't know how to do that because they weren't trained to do that. All they were trained to do is to diagnose based on said symptoms, and then here's a drug for those symptoms. But if the drug doesn't work, let's increase the dosage. If that doesn't work, let's try a different drug.
What's even more scary is when it comes to brain, call it disease. I don't want to call it even mental illness. Is that unlike, got high cholesterol, you got high cholesterol, a number, you have diabetes, Oh my gosh, you have cancer. It's diagnosable, concrete evidence diagnosable, and so you can treat that disease. When it comes to the mental side of things, it's all subjective. Psychologists, doctors, OBGYNs get into all the game.
Oh gosh.
And so they keep doing the same stuff over and over and over again, the same failing approach. And if you don't change your approach, you're going to keep going down the conventional path of medicine, and potentially you're going to just have that cognitive dysfunction for years to come.
Yeah. And is there a point of no return?
Well, yeah. You hear stories all the time. I'm taking this medicine. I can't get off of it, or I could, but I don't want to. But you're so numb that you're no longer being able to recognize the effects or what's going on in your life to be able to overcome that dysfunction or that brain fog.
Yeah, because the dysfunction continues to persist, and then it's really difficult to recover. I mean, I won't say it's like not possible, but because everything is possible, it's just it'll be harder.
It is harder, and the thing is that the doctors are treating the wrong thing.
Yes,
That's the wrong organ altogether. Long COVID, it's not even a disease, right? It's a term that they're developing because they don't understand what truly is going on with the brain fog. However, all it is mitochondrial dysfunction. Mitochondria is nothing more than an energy producer. So your cells are not able to generate the energy that it needs in order to thrive and think properly.
Okay.
And if you can't think properly, think about all the bad things that do happen. You start having your relationship start going down the drain.
Yes.
Quickly.
Yes.
Long
Your
term.
children go, especially if you have children who need you to be present, and if you're not, and you're sick, it's going to affect your children and their
Family life.
outcomes, right, in life. Your financial security could be affected because if you're not performing at work, chances are you are not going to be getting that raise or that promotion or altogether.
Not showing up.
Losing days of work. And how does that affect society as a whole when so many people are calling out sick, that productivity goes way down?
What completely, and you just lose your self-identity at some point in time. Like, who are you? You're trying to figure out, it's not how I'm supposed to be. It's not how I'm supposed to live. You're lost.
And that, to a certain degree, is a form of stress too, because if you're feeling sad and you can't pay your bills because you can't work, or your children are just going haywire, that is going to be additional stress on top of whatever else you're dealing with.
Yeah, and so there you go. You try to get some help, and you have the doctors who are completely missing the test. They're not looking at the mitochondria or the energy crisis that's going on in your life. They're just thinking, oh my gosh, it's just some mental conditions all in your head, and they're missing the boat completely without really trying to get to the root cause of the issue. If you think about it, the brain, it demands 20% of your body's energy, and it only weighs about 3% of your body weight.
Wow.
Yeah, so think about that. For 20% of all the food you eat, your brain's using it. But if your brain can't function properly, or the mitochondria can't function properly, that means you're not getting the energy it needs in order for it to think clearly, get rid of that brain fog.
Right. That's I don't know. It's just so sad. Is there any hope at all?
Of course, there's hope. And I think the thing is that it's not brain damage. No, it's all about restoring power to your perfectly good brain.
That's a good point. It's not brain damage.
It's not brain damage.
That's good.
Not at all. It's all root cause of being able to generate the energy that you need. And because you're operating on limited energy, well, think about when you're tired. Can you think properly?
No.
So translate that to that's how you're feeling every single day because you stayed up for 20 hours and you only got 4 hours of sleep every day of your life, and how you would feel. That's the brain fog that you would encounter. Yeah.
So, brain fog, is it like a There's no set definition for it, so there's no way to measure it, right? In the medical system.
Can't measure it. It's just that you're simply not unable to think clearly. It is not all 100% attention focused. You're not, it just,
You think our ancestors, or even just like 25, 30 years ago, they had this?
no, with the long COVID, no.
Not just long COVID, but like the brain fog.
Brain fog, not as much. Things have changed so much from the way we fuel our bodies with the proper nutrition. Food has deteriorated. And so it really comes down to, yeah, I mean, that's kind of, it comes down to is how we battle brain fog in general. I think long COVID is what people are labeled with, but they know there's something just not right. So, like I say, most likely it probably came from the Fauci ouchie more than anything else, but they try to label it long COVID. Because if you get the flu, do you have long flu?
No.
If you have a
At
RSV,
least I don't think so. I don't know.
no, you don't have long anything else. Usually, if you have a virus, you catch it, you maybe respond, may not get sick, but your body gets used to it. You're good to go. There's nothing long about a virus acting in your body like that.
So it's something else.
It's something else. And so what it comes down to is just the way to approach that root cause, and you got to address three main levels of the body to get the energy levels back up again.
Okay, so what are those three things?
Well, before we get there, there's a big distinction here. It's because unlike treating the symptoms, we're really getting down into the cellular level. So not just the whole body, but a cellular level, because if you can get down to the cellular level, then you can begin to target the mitochondria and the cells with the right fuel.
Right, so it'll be receptive to take in the nutrients once you
Yes.
got it.
Yes. And so I think the number one thing, and you're so big on it, is that if you have experience in long COVID, you want to remove all processed foods, all refined sugars, and unhealthy oils, because those damage your cellular, call them batteries, if you will.
Yeah.
All right, you've got to get rid of that stuff immediately. So it's not all about what you eat, but also what you stop eating.
Yeah, that's true. I always say if our ancestors didn't eat it, we shouldn't be eating it, right? We shouldn't be eating anything out of a processed in a box and it could last on the shelf for 20 years. That's not how we're supposed to eat. We're supposed to eat fresh fruits and fresh vegetables and healthy fats and drink a lot of water. Those are the things we should be doing. That's what our diet should be consisted of.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I have a personal story. So we eat pretty dang clean.
Right.
Now, we're not perfect. We go out here and there, but rarely. Right. And so I had a team outing just yesterday, and I hardly go out with them, but we had a team lunch. I said, I'll suck that. Just pick a place. I'll try and make it work. So I had some like fish tacos. Oh my God. And I came back home and said, I don't feel good whatsoever. And I didn't put two and two together. I was just kind of out of touch with everything. I was like, well, I'm so tired. Yeah. Just because you ate that bad food, crappy food.
I told them, yeah.
Yeah. And because normally I'm going nonstop. Yeah. I don't get tired. Yeah. And I was like, I can't. I gotta sit here. So almost like I had my own brain fog from BJ's meal. Yeah. Oh my God, it was terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, so eat good food.
Eat clean food.
Get rid of the bad food because it's real.
Yes.
And then the next thing you want to do is you want to begin to train where you get energy by physical movement.
Yes.
Throughout the whole day.
Is so key to longevity. It's so key to healing. It is so key to feeling good and vibrant. Movement is key. Our ancestors, they moved. They walked a lot. Not everybody had a car to get around. They walked a lot, right? And they lift heavy things because there was a lot of manual labor back in the day. Whereas today, everything is done automatically for you, right?
Yeah. Like why do you think most people work out?
They do it for vain reasons. Oh, I want to look good.
But
I want to be skinny.
Yeah, it's like to burn calories, huh?
Right, to lose weight.
And that's the least thing you should worry about when it comes to working out.
All right. You should be working out to build strength, to keep your bones strong, to keep your muscles active. And I mean, it helps with weight management, but it's like to keep your joints lubricated. Right, because movement is medicine.
Yeah. Your bones get stronger by moving.
Yeah.
Around, avoid osteoporosis. You get the lymphatic system juicing around, so any kind of toxicities are being flushed out to your body.
That's right.
You do a little more intensive. You get better lungs, better capacity, it's not about calorie reduction, because if you just eat properly, you don't got to worry about that. Your body will just be optimized.
That's right. That is so true. That's
Yeah.
what Dr. Furman says. You eat clean and healthy, your body will take all the nutrients it needs, and whatever it doesn't need, it goes into, in the bathroom.
Yeah. Number two. And the third step is really you start to do that. The movement, the lifestyle becomes a little more of a habit with eating and not eating what you're not supposed to be eating, and you get to this rhythm where your patterns, where you're in touch with how your body is responding to food, and you don't have to eat at 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night a bowl of ice cream because you're feeling like you're hungry, which has nothing for you, and that just kind of just that ruins your recovery from sleep, which that's what sleep does.
Right. Your body's repairing itself. It's clearing the stuff in the brain. It's clearing the stuff all over your body, so you're rebuilding itself.
Yeah.
If you think about it, right?
It truly is. I mean, those three simple steps: eat, move, sleep, allows you to begin to get your mental clarity back, and because you got to stabilize your energy production first. This is, I'm a doctor. This ain't doctor advice, but this is a pathway in which helps you improve the brain fog from long COVID.
Yeah, I mean, this is what humanity's always done. Eat clean, eat food that came from the ground, and get sleep at night. Once the sun went down, it's dark, you just went to sleep.
Yeah.
And you move your body by walking everywhere. People out in the fields, plowing the fields, doing work outside.
Yeah, because now you do all the stuff we just outlined. Now your mitochondria are functioning a bit better. They're getting stronger every day. It's not an overnight thing, but it's something you continuously just work on. And next thing you know, it kind of just all clicks, and you get back to those daily activities.
Yeah.
Get back to working. Get back to being in tune with your spouse, your wife,
Right.
friends and family.
Right.
It's a beautiful thing. It really is. It really is that simple. I'm not saying it's easy, but it definitely is simple.
Yeah. Sleep quality improves, your mood stabilizes.
Yeah.
And it just you feel good overall, right? You're restoring that cellular function.
Yeah. So essentially, can you see, we're getting excited about that, but you start having the energy, you're instantly got more energy to your brain, and your brain's like, man, I like this. I'm feeling really good just overall. And like you said, now you're able to work, not to show up without being sick. You can actually write a grocery list. You're going out with your friends a little bit more, and anything that requires anything mentally, you have a lot more clarity and it's everything that you've been missing, and you get back to it.
Yeah. That will feel really good. If you get back to yourself, that feels good.
Yeah. Empowering.
Yeah.
Totally empowering.
Yeah.
You can become living proof that there is a recovery. You can do a natural route, or you can do the pharmaceutical route. And it's all about, for us, we help people. We love enjoying people go more the natural route, because the natural route, there really truly isn't any kind of side effects, and there's a lot of things that can take place that the medical field, being from experience of being inside the medical industry,
Yes.
they haven't truly embraced yet.
No. And I don't even think they will embrace it anytime soon, the rate we're going.
No,
Because their love for that medication. So
that's all they know. Yeah,
that's
totally.
all they know.
Yeah. So I mean, the thing is that long COVID, and it's the brain fog. It's not mysterious. It's just really a crisis based upon your cellular energy,
Yeah.
and it's a very simple, logical solution.
Yeah. Your batteries can rebuild themselves when they're given the right environment. All right. No matter how long you've been suffering.
Yeah. So you stop looking at the medical system. That protocol is not working at all, and what we just outlined, it's working for thousands of people.
Yeah.
So just try it out. If you have questions, leave them below. We'll be more than happy to answer them for you.
That's right. So, well, please subscribe to our newsletter, and you can subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell for when we upload videos.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So, anything else, Doc?
Well, I hope you got a little bit out of this today. We'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.
Yes. Until next time, be well.
All right. Take care.